Hi there, Loy Machedo. This video from LoyMachedo.com. Who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding. Today, the date is July 21st, 2017. Time right now is 9:40 in the morning. All right, just finished my morning routine. Finished writing a couple of creative articles, and today was, the video sharing day. Decided to make this my routine. Anyway, let's see how does it work out. All right. So today's question is, Loy, why should I have a mentor and pay so much money? I like the question. Why should I have a mentor? Maybe you shouldn't have a mentor. Okay. Now, see, I'm just sharing with you randomly. I'm not jotted down any points or anything. I'm just telling you whatever comes from within. Now, the question is, why should you have a mentor? See, if you're asking the question, why should I have a mentor, then you don't need a mentor. Okay, it's more like somebody saying, why should I go to a doctor? Then you don't need to go to a doctor because apparently you don't. One is you don't feel sick, so when you're sick, you don't need to go to a doctor. And the second one is you don't believe in preventive measures, so you don't need to go to a doctor. Let's say, for example, now I'm feeling very healthy. So, logically speaking, I don't need to go to a doctor. However, if if I have the mindset that I need to keep preventive measures, so what I would do is I would go to a doctor, a really good doctor, and I would have an annual checkup. I would check my sugar levels, I would check my cholesterol, my tongue slurred, okay, cholesterol levels. I would check my, overall health. I would check, do I have any STD? That is, if I was having random sex with random people, but now I'm married, so no. So I would just have an overall test just to make sure that I'm okay. And I would also check my levels of sugar, I'd check my levels of fat. What should I do more, less? Should I eat this? Shouldn't I eat this? So what happens is it keeps me in check towards the future that I'm headed. So that is why I would go to a doctor even if I was not sick. But that is me. There are many people who tend to do this. Even if they are not sick, they go to a doctor just to make sure that they are, in the safe zone. They are not going into the red. Now, is that mandatory? No, it's not mandatory. Should everyone be doing this? No. There are some people who, until they get sick, until they lose their health, until they get extremely unwell, only then they go to a doctor. But by the time it is too late, like there are some people who are diabetic. They're diabetic because they never went for a test, never went for a checkup, and one fine day they decided, now I need to go for a test, and voila, they found out, oh, I'm extremely diabetic, and they could not do anything about it. So, if you're asking the question, why do I need a mentor? Then chances are you do not need a mentor. Your mind is not geared towards mentoring, because mentoring is a proper mentoring system is expensive. It is not cheap. If you're talking of world-class mentors, if you're talking of any mentor, you can get even for free. I believe world-class mentors are expensive. That is number one. The second thing is it's a process that is really that requires a lot of commitment and dedication. It is not a casual affair. It is not meant for everyone. You need to dedicate 1 to 2 hours every single day, either speaking to your mentor or doing your homework, which your mentor gives you. And you need to have that fire, that determination that, yes, I will succeed. And last but not the least, mentoring is for those people who want to evolve, who want to grow, who want to get better. Like, for example, me, I spend around $85,000 a year on this mentoring process. It is expensive. I would not say it is cheap. I could have spent that money, maybe investing in a house or buying some property or, you can do a lot of things with that kind of money. But the reason why I invest this money in mentoring is because it sharpens my skills. It hones those skills that I need to learn, grow, evolve, and become better. So I hope this answers your question. Why is it that you need mentoring? And keep this in mind. If mentally you're not geared for it, if you do not have that student kind of attitude that you really want to improve, if you're not humble enough that you're ready to take someone's crap, then you should not get into mentoring, because mentoring is where it's like an iron getting heated up, getting hammered, and then finally it comes out of the furnace and becomes a brand new kind of material. Okay, so Loy from LoyMachedo.com, who's Loy Machedo and Think Personal Branding, sharing with you his views on if or why you should get a mentor. This is what I feel. Let me know what you think about it. This is me signing off for now. And yes, don't forget, like, share, subscribe, because apparently it's good for my channel. Right? See you then. Take care. Bye.